I'm with Samya Abu Hamud from the Tawjeeh Centre for Democracy and Right Culture. Now, Samya, what is the Tawjeeh Centre for Democracy and Right Culture?
Okay. Good morning, Paul. Tawjeeh Center for Democracy is a non-profit organization established during the year 2011. The main goal of Tawjeeh Center is to raise awareness about human rights, democracy, and all these issues that related to the Palestinian associations, accepting the others, tolerance, good governance. So we concentrate on these works on these issues with our work.
Why were you started? Was it because you saw a problem in society?
Yes, if you look to the Palestinian society, you can see that we are moving and facing many problems that needs working on it, especially issues and problems related to women, children rights, women rights, and all these issues that I feel the Palestinian society is suffering from these issues. So we believe that these issues needs to work on them.
What's your mission here?
To have society free of, I don't know how to explain it, to have society going through a democracy and having all these issues as a basic style in our lives as Palestinians.
And what projects do you run?
Now we have the program of women's rights, and working with the women to raise awareness about democracy and human rights, and also the project of women's empowerment. We are helping women to have their small projects to empower them to have income for their life. And also we are working with children in schools to raise awareness through workshops and lectures about human rights, democracy, child rights, and working with them through small programs that implementing through these programs like games, but these games, the goal of these games is to raise awareness for children about human rights and democracy.
Are things changing for women in Palestinian society?
Now I feel no, it's not changing, because we are facing very strong and complicated issues and problems that makes changing very weak. And the most important problem of these problems is religion. Religion is covering us and not giving us the opportunity to work as in other countries, especially for women. How they say it, it's restricted. Yes, for women. And we are trying to open their eyes, raising their awareness about many things away of religion. But we see that this problem is getting worse and worse because they are going back to religion with everything. They are not giving themselves the opportunity to live as they want to live. And this is a big problem.
Now, recently, Bethlehem had a female mayor. Did that inspire women?
Not all of them. Not all of them, because as I mentioned, when religion stands as a stone in your way, so if you want to do the thing, if you want to live as a free woman and doing what you want to do, and to be available to do what you want to do, and this stone is permitting you or not letting you to do this thing. So this is a big problem, and we are trying to why we work with the children, because we think that we have to plant all these issues and all these thoughts with them to raise with these free thoughts.
Why are women such an important part of Palestinian society?
I think because it's very important part, yes, because she's important with her family, in her house. She can accept everything and she can do everything. So, and she's strong. But when she faces obstacles, she can't do anything. Because of this, we want to let her defeat these obstacles so as to be more effective in the society.
Is it important to start with the young people?
With the young people, yes, it's very important, because still they don't have these strict issues in their mind, and in their culture. So when you work with them, you open their eyes, you culture them, you give them to put their way, the first steps to go on and to do it right.
Is Palestine very much a man's world?
I think yes, it's a man's world because they are living through religion, and in religion, man is the first person in the family, in the association. So we are living in a masculine society.
Is there a lot of conflict in the home?
In general, in Palestine?
Yeah.
I think, many places, not all places, but many places in Palestine, there are conflict because of this concept and this idea, the masculine society. So man thinks that he's responsible for the woman, and this gives him the opportunity to rule her.
In society today, do many women feel controlled? Do they have to get their husband's permission to do something? Is that something they feel that's natural, or is it something that feel, no, this isn't right, or do they just feel, well, this is just the natural way?
Not all of them. The big problem that a big number of them, they feel that it's natural. This is a big problem. So they live the same way because it was mentioned in the holy books that man is responsible for the woman and he has to rule her. But in the other side, in many places in Palestine, no, you can see women fighting for their rights, trying to change, working for democracy, trying to take their rights and working really as soldiers for women's rights to change the society.
Do men need to be educated?
Yes, for sure. And it's more important because if you don't work with the man and you don't change the man, so you're not going to change anything. He has to understand and to believe with the women's rights.
Do you do special events for things like Women's Day and stuff like that?
Yes, for sure. Mother's Day, the 8th of March, and also always we try to work also with men, as you mentioned, because it's very important to change their minds and to let them believe in women's rights.
Why do you do what you do?
Because we are trying to change the society, and we see how the problems are going worse and worse, and because we believe in women, and women should take their part as a leader. They can be excellent leaders in the society, and we see in the Palestinian society a big number of women that they participated in very important occasions, and on the political side, the society, in our association, social side, activists, political activists and social activists. So because of this, we want the Palestinian society to go forward and not to go back.
Do you have many strong female leaders in Bethlehem?
Yes, and I can give you, for example, Rula Maaya, the Minister of Tourism. She's strong and she's working as active woman, and also Vera Baboon. So I can see in Bethlehem that we have cultured and educated women that are believing in their rights, believing that they can be in, how they say it, in a space. They took their space to work for the democracy of Palestine.
Are you making a difference?
Maybe not in a fast way, but I think that we are trying to change. The people that we are working with them, they are also taking the mission of Tawjeeh Center. They are believing in it, and they are trying to work at the same way as Tawjeeh Center working. So maybe we will see this change later, but we are planting the seeds.
What's your prayer for the future?
I hope that someday we will see the result of our work in having peace, first peace inside us and between us, and then the global peace. But if we think that we are changing, we are planting good seeds in this land and with people, I think we're going to see changing comes with peace and understanding for all people.
What's your Facebook page for people who'd like to know more?
It's Tawjeeh Center, yes.
Okay, Samya, thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul, and I hope you will succeed in your work, your good work that you're doing through many years, and I hope that always we will be like active association with your radio, and it's our pleasure to inform about all what we do.